早速ですが、勝村さんはどなたか目標にされている方や、人生の、師匠とも呼ばれる方はいますか？
やっぱりね、もういないですね。この年になってくると自分との戦いですから。
じゃあ自分が一番越えなきゃいけない壁のような、
なんか憧れって若い頃にこの人みたいになりたいなってもなれるわけないじゃないですか、っていうことがだんだん分かってくるから、もうそうなったら自分を整えるしかないんだなっていう。
オープニングから深いですね。
富さんは？
そうですね、なんかジョッキーの武豊ジョッキーが憧れというか。
意外なところが来ましたね。アナウンサーではなく
こう考え方とか、なんかいろいろお話しさせていただいた時とかに、こういう視点があるんだなっていう視点をいくつもお持ちで、なんか尊敬できる、目指したい大人の一人だなと思いました。
例えばどんな？
ありすぎてちょっと忘れちゃった。
忘れちゃったんだ。
日本がワールドカップで優勝するためにできることのすべて。世界の頂点に立つ者にはそれにふさわしい姿、思考、言動が備わっている。そこで新企画始動、一流たちの成功の法則。
毎回頂点を極めた一流のゲストの方をお迎えしまして、皆さんの人生から成功の法則を学んでいきたいと思います。
初回の一流ブレインはアスリートであり音楽家、さらに弁護士の顔を持つドイツ人の元パラリンピアンマティアス・ベルグ。生まれつき腕は短く指は3本。幼い頃から苦しみの中にいた。
I had some hard moments, short arm and disabled and handicapped. So they pushed me out, and it was for me always like, oh, I'm in the zoo, but I am in the cage.
しかし、その後の人生は実に輝かしく、さまざまな世界で功績を残してきた。そこで今夜のテーマは、壁の乗り越え方。
Situations where you have to think about, which are not so easy, and you have to, from a wider view, like an eagle, from up down, what happened? If you are insulted with saying you didn't understand that, you give a second chance. And the other one realizes, that was not fair what he did.
マティアスはいかにして頂点を極めてきたのか。その人生から成功への思考法を学ぶ。
今夜のブレインは陸上とスキーの2種目で金メダルを獲得したドイツ人パラリンピアンのマティアス・ベルグさんです。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。2つの種目で。
Yes, I was in both national teams for 14 years in alpine skiing and at the same time 12 years in athletics, speed running and jumping, high and long jump. Yeah.
すごいですよね。
日本だと橋本さんが自転車で冬と夏とやってらっしゃいましたけど、なかなかないですもんね。日本では2つの種目をやるっていうのは。
アルペンスキーと陸上でパラリンピックと世界選手権合わせ26個ものメダルを獲得した元アスリート。さらに
あと弁護士さんもされていたことがあるそうです。そしてホルン奏者ともありますが、
どういうことですかこれ。
まず
これ
経歴が
弁護士、ホルン奏者、アスリートもすごい
ね。そうなんですよ。ホルンに関してはもう40年以上ホルン奏者として世界各地で活躍されているということなんです。
スーパーマンですね。
Sorry for that. So yeah.
どれか一つだけ
極めるのも大変だよね。
ですよね。
アスリートだけでなく音楽家、弁護士としても実績を築いてきた一流の成功者。そんな才能に恵まれたマティアスだが、先天的な障害もまた彼の一部。
そんな中でなんですが、生まれつき短い腕と片手に3本の指とありますけども、そもそもはどういった経緯があったのかご説明いただけますか？
Yeah, it is a disability from birth. So I was born with this. The cause was a medication called Contergan in Germany or thalidomide internationally. And in very early pregnancy, if you took the pill, most of the ladies didn't know that they were pregnant. If you took the pill, it could cause a stop or reduction of growth of the embryo. So in my case, my mother had to take the pill. It was given by the doctor. And at the time, the arms should grow, but it stopped growing. So I'm born like this.
生まれつき短い腕と3本の指。大きなハンデを抱えながらも、全く異なる分野で収めてきた成功の数々。そんなマティアスと紐解く今夜のテーマは、
マティアスさんの人生から学ぶ壁の乗り越え方です。今ありましたようにさまざまな逆境を乗り越えられて成功を収めてきたマティアスさんです。そこで壁にぶつかった経験談から何を学び、どのように成功へと導いたのかを紐解いてまいります。
マティアスがぶつかった壁、一つ目は視線への恐怖心。日常のある出来事がきっかけだった。
I was, when I turned 13, I was quite well at the French Horn, and I had the possibility to be a young student at a college of music, which was 90 minutes from my hometown. And I had to go there by train. And to be honest, I hated those train rides because people looked at my hands and then they looked away. And it was for me always like, oh, I'm in the zoo, but I am in the cage, and the other one just observe or just stare or look. And there was a very uncomfortable feeling. And that was going on for, I don't know, maybe 2 years.
初めての電車通学で感じた不自然な視線への恐怖心。マティアスはその壁をどう乗り越えたのか。
And when I was 15, I was always looking outside of the window to say, okay, oh, no, I don't want this, so different view. And when I was 15, a lady was sitting opposite of me, and she was looking at first at my arms, and I thought, oh yeah, I realized that that's what they all do. And then she looked at the French horn. I always had it between my knees on the ground, and then she looked into my eyes, into my face, and I was looking on the eye side. Oh, she's looking, that's new. What is she doing? And it went on, and then I was curious. I changed my head, was looking to her, and in that moment when our eyes met, she was smiling. So I smiled back, and from that time, I was thinking, how did that start? And being 15, I thought, it must have to do with eye contact and smile. And so I thought, okay, for the next train ride, maybe I try to get eye contact and smile. And that's what I did. And I know I was going into the train, I was sitting there, a red face and sweating hands, and I said, oh no, maybe I can't. And then I said, okay, it's my rule, you did it yourself, you have to go now. And I said, okay, who was looking friendly, and I found somebody, and I said, okay, now you are my victim, and I counted inside 21, 22, 23. And when that person looked, I just did this. And then, zack, we were in a conversation. And it was so easy. And I did that on every single train ride. It was like a smile training. And then I realized how easy it is if I do the first step, if I open a door, if I build the little bridge to the other one. Because if you see me with a disability, normally you're a little bit stuck in your mind. You say, oh, what's that? Or can I talk to him? And I realized that's more difficult for them to talk to me than for me to give a smile. And then there is kind of a way we found, and that makes life much easier. And that's what I'm doing until now. Just be open, be friendly, and give an invitation. If the other one says, no, I don't want to, that's fine. If the other one says, yeah, I'll smile back, that's also fine. No rule, you have to. It's just invitation. If you like, please come. And for me, it works very well, and I think for the other one also.
マティアスが経験した笑顔の連鎖。それはあくびが人に移るのと同じで、笑顔も無意識に伝染する。人は第一印象が大事と言われるが、笑顔はその要素の一つなのかもしれない。
確かにどう話しかけていいかってわからないですもんね。
僕は最初挨拶させていただいた時に、優しく微笑んでくれましたね。目を見て、で僕挨拶してどうして、握手したかったんですけど、どういうふうに握手すればいいですかって聞いたら、すごく笑顔でこう握手してくれてね。こういうのがすごい嬉しかったですね。優しいなと思って、温かみを感じました。すごく。
僕もドイツ語で話しかけて、
ドイツ語お話しされたんです
ちょっとご挨拶を、
どんな感じで、
はじめましてってよろしくお願いしますって勝村と申します挨拶ぐらいはできるので、やっぱそうするとまた近くなりますもんね。で握手もさせていただいて、だから本当に笑顔って大事ですね。
Yes, it is. I think so. It opens so many doors, gates, huge things. Yeah.
私も笑顔でドイツ語でご挨拶させていただきました。
それは
ドイツ語です。
なんでこうマウント取り合うんですか。
同じね。はい。
よろしくお願いします。結構仲が悪いんですよ僕ら。笑顔でありながら。
幼い頃から逆境を乗り越え成功を手にしてきたマティアス。だが人は誰しも苦しみから逃げたくなる瞬間がある。そんな時マティアスはどう向き合ってきたのか。
Not nowadays anymore. I think when I realized when I was studying and somebody was shouting to the concentration camp, you have to go left. After that, a good friend of mine, he taught me not try to escape, but think of what could be the best way. And that was being the tree, you have the roots, I'm the one who's standing. If you look at a tree has roots, a tree has a stem, a tree has a wonderful crown up. You are the tree. And if a wild boar, a wild pig is coming and rubs his skin, you just don't care. And that's a beautiful picture for, I don't have to take it personally. If somebody wants to hurt you, you just let him rub and then 10 seconds and your life is bad, but it doesn't infect you negatively. And that was a big step to get a firm mindset to say, and I realized to add what you said, the body language is very important. And if you go down, if you are attacked, the other one sees, oh, I'm the winner. Because your body is talking. The body talk says, yes, I'm small. Like yesterday, I thought Brazil, Japan, or the day before yesterday, when you were not leading at the beginning, but your body language was obvious. We will make it, and you did it. And so, smiling during the game is not important. Maybe it's important not to smile. You smile to your team. You motivate your own team. Motivate yourself and the other ones by making yourself strong. And tell to the other, we are strong. We don't care about you. You bring this kind of mental state to all the players. You have strong teams, even if you don't have the world stars, like Brazil. I think there are not so many world stars in the Japanese team, but the team is incredible as a team.
ちょっと気分が良くなってるのもありますね。
昨日のサッカーの、ね、お話もねありましたからね。
壁にぶつかっても逃げることなく最善を考える。より良い方向へ進むには知恵を使い自分をどう見せるのかも大切だという。マティアスがぶつかった壁、続いては母が患った大病。
マティアスさん、なんでもお母様が大病にかかった時があったそうなんですよね。
Yeah, my mother, she became ill. She had breast cancer when I was 15. And that was a hard time because in our neighborhood, 2 ladies with the same kind of cancer, they died in several months. And she was always so nervous about will she survive or not. But my mother survived.
命の危機と押し寄せる不安。その状況を乗り越えられた鍵は。
And the medical doctor told her, Frau Berg, I don't give you medication to sleep well, to relax, but you have to learn orthogenic training. Orthogenic training instead of pills, because that calms you down. And my mother survived. She died 1.5 years ago with 97 years old.
お話にありましたオートジェニックトレーニングというのは、マティアさん、どういうものなんでしょうか。
Breathing first, your body. You bring in warm energy into your body, and then you recover. Again, you try to be in the moment again to clear your mind. And it gives our complete body system just a rest from everything. So it's a good technique, and it is like yoga, like qigong. It is a technique of relaxation.
ヨガのような心身を整える方法。それが母の病を治しただけでなく、マティアスの成功の支えにもなってきた。
So I'm doing it until now, just breathing technique, relaxation, anti-stress things. And I think that would help a lot of people to calm down if you have a heavy day, or if you have a stressful job, or if you feel you're in a slope of thoughts and you can't get off it. Help me in performing the horn, help me at the start of a race. So this kind of technique helps you to clear your mind, to free your shoulders from burdens.
では、具体的なその方法とは。マティアスからその方法を学ぶ。
オートジェニックトレーニングということですが、実際には呼吸とかどういうふうにされたんですか。
It is in 4 steps. Step number 1 is very important because step 1 is not breathing, not doing something. It is think about a situation where you really felt strong.
ステップ1、強くなれた自分をイメージする。
Let's take the last week or last 2 weeks when you had a good experience and you felt, yes, that's it, that's me, that's my strength, my talent. What is that situation? How did I feel? What was my emotion? Where did I feel it? Maybe in the stomach or in my legs, or where did I feel this good moment? And think about this moment and really try to inhale this moment. And if you have that moment, then you observe your breathing.
ステップ2、今度は自分の呼吸に意識を向ける。
Inhaling in your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And you do it maybe 3 times, inhaling slowly, exhaling. And then you slow down your exhaling, and at the moment where you do not exhale anymore and not inhale, this moment where everything stands still, you keep for 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds, keep it, and then you inhale again. You flow very softly over the top. Inhaling stops, exhaling is coming, and then if my breathing is very relaxed, I have the feeling I inhale this good moment, this feeling, this emotion into my heart, and the heart opens and goes really wide with this good moment of energy, of good emotions. You do it, I don't know, 5 times maybe. Very calm.
ステップ3は心の中で良いエネルギーの循環を感じる。
And if you have done it and you feel really relaxed, then you have to wake up again. So therefore you have closed eyes, but then you say, okay, my concentration goes to my ears, and what am I listening to? And maybe there is a step somewhere, or a car is passing by, or the aircon does a noise. So you go from the inside of you, concentrate on the outside. What's coming from the outside? And
最後は意識を外へ向ける。
You move your feet, you move your body, you move your arms and shoulders, and then you open your eyes. And then you have 2 or 3 minutes with good and energy source relaxation, and then you can go on. If you do it only once, you won't feel the big thing. But if you train this as you train the basic technique in football, the basic technique of, I don't know, the throwing with your head, if you integrate it in your daily routine of training, then if you need it, if you have a lot of tension before an important match, or if the expectation from outside, from your side, from your coach, from the audience, from your sponsor, you have so much coming from outside which puts pressure on you, then you do 2 minutes of this kind of thinking. You have an inner smile, you are relaxing, you can say, okay, now my energy is on the perfect level. And now go for it. And then you have 100% of what you can. Not the 95, you have the 100%. What I do if I'm with top level athletes on my way, that's the first thing everybody has to learn and put it into your daily routine. And that helps to be absolutely focused, in the flow, in the right tunnel.
やっぱり現役の頃に知り合っておくべきだったんじゃないですか。
もっと早く知りたかったですね。まあ今ヨーロッパのトップ選手、世界のトップ選手ってやっぱこうコックさんとか、あとメンタルトレーナーをつけろって言われてるんで、それぐらいやっぱこういうトレーニングってすごく大事なんだと思いますね。
スポーツに限らずビジネスシーンでもプレッシャーを感じる場面でより良いパフォーマンスを発揮し、そして成功を収めるためにぜひ試してみては。次回もマティアスの人生から成功の法則を学ぶ。サッカーシーンでも見られる報復や差別などによる衝突、その打開策は。
It works fine if you just give a question back. You give a second chance.
さらにマティアス流成功へのプロセスも。
So look at the development which is possible, not about something went wrong, because the game is the game and you can't change it afterwards, but to see the progress, that's the important thing.